Aquarius, while we're at it, let's knock out your love reading January 2022. Feel free to like, share, follow here and across all social media platforms. Reach out for a one-on-one reading. Check out the Patreon for part 2 of this reading. Spirit gratitude, joy, love, and light. Highest possible messages for Aquarius at this time. Spirit gratitude, joy, love, and light. Highest possible messages for Aquarius at this time. Feel free to look through the lens of the 11th house. Okay, looking at love through the lens of the 11th house, which has to do with groups, friends, social awareness, humanitarianism, technology, hopes, wishes, and the future. What I'm getting automatically for that, Aquarius, is kind of seeing someone who can integrate into your kind of family and friends. Okay, do they get along with your ilk? Do they get along with your people? Do they get along with your bros or your girlfriends? Can you bring them to the holiday party? Can you bring them to the family holidays? Things of that nature as well. Venus in Capricorn retrograde in Capricorn until March 2022 is like kicking the tires, testing things out. Okay. Could be launching new ventures as well, which is going to cause you to need to reallocate your time and where you're kind of feeding your psychic energy and your efforts. But emphasis on, rolling out ventures of quality, being involved in relationships of quality. Okay, Emperor in reverse is giving power away to something that no longer serves you or something that's no longer worthy your effort. So you might want to pull back a little bit if you're giving too much and not seeing anything in return. The pullback isn't just for the sake of, feeling butthurt or feeling resentful. The pullback is more so allowing opportunity, allowing space, allowing someone to respond to the vacuum that you pulling back can potentially create. So that's kind of like the same philosophy behind meditation. And it's the spirit of adaptability. It's the spirit of changing things up. Okay, so don't be afraid to, like I said, kick the tires, and don't be afraid to adapt, and don't be afraid to change things up that aren't working for the sake of, working smarter instead of harder. Okay, Aquarius. Okay, the Sun card in the reverse is a space of content, a space of satisfaction. Obviously, there's a wariness to stagnancy here and being too comfortable. Okay, with the Sun card in reverse and the Emperor in reverse, we got a Death card at the bottom of the deck here. This is endings, completions of cycles, the Great Recycler, Death, powered by the number 4 in numerology, which is a number of stability here, also number 4 here. This adds up to a number 10 as well. So this is endings to start new beginnings, to build off of those 4 foundations. Okay, the energy of the number 4 is about foundations, foundational energy. So you're ending something with this high point, this number powered by the number 19, which in numerology adds to 10, much to your satisfaction and content here. And you are being able to, you're given an opportunity to reset and build off of previously established foundations. This could be coming through in the form of revisiting past relationships where there was a solid base or a foundation that's been able to stand the test of time, regardless of if you left it or not. If you're currently in a relationship where things are on pause, you may find, much to your surprise, that the foundation that you worked on and built on actually was able to outlast. There you go, you got another 4 here. So this is very strong energies in regards to foundations. We have the Death card, we have the Emperor, and we have the number 4, Capricorn energy, which we move into Capricorn season on the 22nd. At the time of this recording, we're about the 18th. Okay, it's about 3:30 in the morning Pacific time. I keep crazy hours. So you might find that come March 22 that holy shit, I actually did build something of a very strong foundation. Now, some people would tell you, why would you want to continue something with someone that left and bailed on you? Well, point being is all of this emotional cement and concrete that I poured into this relationship that I'm duly invested in. This is why I would want to pick up where I last left off. Now, there would have to be some caveats as to like, hey, look, you know, I'm not going to jump back into this if you're not going to, you know, put in the work, or if you're just going to bring the same old bullshit energy around. So this is something else to consider. Do I want to continue into the next phase of the building of this structure? It could be platonic. There's love in, you know, business relationship. There's love in relationships with family and friends. So it doesn't just have to be a romantic love. But I think that this is an opportunity to build off of previously established foundations. Okay, especially with Venus retrograde. I keep on feeding a fed horse, but it really rings true. It really rings true because Venus in retrograde is an opportunity for the past to come back. And it's an opportunity to roll out something new that will stand the test of time. You know, Capricorn. Capricorn is something that goes the long haul. It's an energy of durability. It's an energy of succeeding at all costs. Justice in the reverse, this could be some form of you balancing the scales of the relationship or the dynamic, really doing justice by way of the relationship, especially if there was potential there. Eight of Swords in the reverse is coming out of, you know, being entrapped in your categorical approach to life. Okay, and so many more options are able to be seen here. Okay, new ways of doing things, new ways of reallocating or pouring into structures that serve you, kind of rejiggering where you're putting your efforts and your energy. It's all psychic energy at the end of the day. King of Swords here is a confidence that, hey, look, I've been able to build and create and launch one business. Let me make a second business. You know, this is kind of the energy that we're speaking to. Very cool, very cool. And again, we're looking at it through the lens of how does this fit into something that I'm already incorporated with or involved in. Okay, how is this all connected? How does this help me share my gifts, talents, and abilities? Okay, you could be finding that you're rolling out a new venture and you've been working on something as, you know, an aside, but it has to do with public speaking, or it has to do with music, or it has to do with something related. And so you've been steady sharpening your skills, and it's causing you to raise the game of those around you as well. Okay. Five of Cups in the reverse is learning, having gone to the depths of your own emotional solitude. Having found what you're really made of, so as to be able to kind of integrate back into the larger community here. Jupiter leaving Aquarius on the 28th, so as you're leaving, it's kind of like a going away prize is what I'm kind of picking up on here, for all the lessons and work that you've done while Jupiter has been in the sign of Aquarius here, now moving into the sign of Pisces. But let's see, Jupiter being in Aquarius from July 28th, 2021 to December 28th. So 5 months. 5 months is what we're looking at. That, you know, you've had time to kind of build steam and momentum, to expand, you know, technologically. And then now that you kind of have that foundation or that base built, you can build upon that the next phase, the next leg of the journey of the construction work. Okay, very cool, very cool. These are the overall energies that I'm getting for you, Aquarius, so feel free to apply accordingly. Obviously, reach out for a one-on-one reading. Okay, I think I'm going to leave that there. Let's jump over to Patreon. I'll see you on the other side. Link below. It's only $3 a month. Well worth it. And let's go over there and see what Spirit has to say for part 2 of your love reading, January 2022. Appreciate you. Love you.